Alright, what's going on YouTube? I'm finally gonna release the secret sauce of how I'm able to make $3,000 a day, 3,000 at minimum. You know, with trading, every day is a different day. You might make 1,000 one day, you might make 3,000 one day, you might make 10,000 one day. It's all about how you manage the risk. Now, to my screen, I feel like money is so easy to acquire. Like in school, see, I just graduated earlier this year, right? I just graduated. Majority of the years throughout school, like they tell us, hold on, fucking focus. What the fuck? Majority of the years throughout school, they basically make it seem so hard to get rich. Like I'll say probably from kindergarten all the way up to when I graduated earlier this year, they made it seem so hard to make money, you feel me? Now, since kindergarten, it's been set in stone that you graduate elementary school, graduate middle school, you graduate high school, then you go to college. Now, me, I always been a little bit different, you feel me? Always been a little bit different. I decided not to go to college and pursue trading. As you can see, all the hard work, you know what I'm saying, the risk paid off low key. It sounds simple, but if you trade, you know it's not as simple. There's a lot of psychology behind it. It's a lot more to trading than just betting that it's gonna go up and betting that it's gonna go down. I'm here to tell you today, you don't have to go to college. You don't have to get a 4-year degree. You don't have to get a master's. You can literally drop out today and get rich. Nah, let me not make it seem that easy. Don't drop out today. Wait till you're comfortable. Wait till you financially comfortable, you know what I'm saying, make decisions like that if you're already in school. And I'm not bashing anybody in school for it. Some people, school is needed. For me, it just personally, I didn't even like high school, so why would I go to college? Enough talk about that. To get into my $3,000 day. Now the first trade, I'm gonna make sure I smack the trades up on this. For the first trade, it was a credit spread that I took on the S&P. Now I took this around last week. I had placed this credit spread trade sometime last week around right here, right at the bottom. Now, the reason I set this trade because I knew that this week was an earnings week. With me knowing that it's an earnings week, a big earnings week, Apple, all type of people is releasing earnings this week. If you trade, you know earnings season is the best season. Usually the market is going to skyrocket if you know the companies are reporting back great earnings. I didn't know whether or not companies were going to report great earnings, but we were so oversold. We were at critical support levels right here last week, so I decided, okay, go along on a little put credit spread. And that's when I had got out this morning, somewhere around here. So from here to here, I had sold 379 and bought 378 puts, I believe. And yeah, made a cool little $3,000 profits. Now, usually I day trade to make, you know, $3,000 to $4,000. But I decided to go and take an overnight position. Really, it was like over a week span that I've been in this position. And I usually don't do that, as you can see, because could have just made that in one trading day. Instead, it took like a week. But patience is a virtue. Patience pays. So now to the next trade. Today, this was also a beautiful trade. That's why I'm smiling. Now, right here, as y'all can see, I have on the 20 EMA and the 200 EMA. That is all I use to scalp these futures. Now, right here, these are futures contracts. If you have not traded futures and you do options or you just trade shares, try futures. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Now, I see we held above the 20 EMA on the 5-minute NASDAQ chart. Now, right here, this is a 1-minute NQ. Micro E-mini and regular NASDAQ, it's the same thing. It's the same chart. It's just I trade micro E-mini because I be flipping smaller accounts. So it just works better with my risk management on a smaller account compared to NQ. If you have a bigger account, I'll say if you're trading with 25,000 and plus in your account, you should go with the NQ. But it's all the same charts. It's just you make different profit for each tick. Now, basically, I seen a hold on the 5-minute chart above the 20 EMA. Let me show it right here on the 5-minute for y'all. So on the 1-minute. So on the 1-minute right here, as you can see, we broke above. Right here, I got in somewhere around here when I seen that we held above the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I had gotten in long 10 lots of micro E-mini, and I had rolled that all the way out to right here when I seen that we were low-key rejecting right here. So I think I got out right here because we were rejecting right here on the 1 minute. And that was kind of stupid because, as you can see, I left mad money on the table. And I also got out because, as you can see right here on the RSI, we were mad oversold. So I just didn't want to take any chances, get back any profits that I had already made. So I was cool with the little, I think it was like a $500 play right here. Now, like I said, we were already oversold, so I didn't want to get in any more long positions because, like, that's just mad risky. Like, if you're already oversold, you're bound to go back down. If you don't know what oversold is, on the RSI, use the RSI indicator and just these two moving averages. That's all you need. Like, everybody's trading style is different. I used to trade support and resistance, and I still somewhat do, but I mainly just go off these indicators: the 20 EMA, the 200 EMA, and the relative strength index. The relative strength index, also known as the RSI. Boom. So make sure y'all key point: when you're reaching the dash lines on the RSI, you're becoming overbought. Right here, when you're on the bottom dash lines, you're becoming oversold. Therefore, when you're overbought or oversold, you more than likely don't want to go in the direction that it's going in. Meaning, if it's going up and you hit up here, you really don't want to get in long. As you can see, for some situations like this situation, even though we were overbought, we were still rising up and I did leave money on the table. But I was just waiting for us to get majorly overbought to go in short, which I did here. As y'all see, I think that we were coming back into the, a little area that we're supposed to be in, coming from overbought to just regular bought now. So boom, I got into puts on the 5 minute. As you can see, my original price target was right here, but let me tell y'all something. This is where patient pays. I was not patient, I'm not gonna lie. I started getting jittery and I ended up getting out for a shorter profit, which was still profit. I'm still thankful for it, thank God. Boom, I got out right here. And as y'all can see, right when I got out, we got a drop and I hit my price target, but I was not patient, gonna be honest. But I did make another $500 on that play. So it is all good. But sometimes you can't look at it like, dang, I left money on the table. Sometimes you just gotta look at it like, okay, what can I do better next time so I don't leave that money on the table and I keep that money. But you will never get a perfect entry and exit, you know what I'm saying? As long as you solidify the profits, you're really winning either way. Now, those are the only two trades that I did take for the day. As far as scalping, yeah, I did a scalp on ES somewhere in the beginning of the day around 9:30 at open. Also, another good thing about futures, if you don't trade futures, you should trade futures because futures trade 24 hours, 5 days a week. As you can see, it is 4:10 right now. The stock market is only open from 9:30 to 4 o'clock, and it's 4:10. And as you can see, you can still trade futures. Me personally, I like to trade during the regular New York stock hours, but if you do see a setup after hours, you can still take that when you're trading futures. So that's something else you should know if you don't already trade futures. Yeah. So yeah, boom, basically that's all I did for today, you know what I'm saying? In total, it only took about 2 hours total to bring together all the profits I made for today. Yeah, it sounds sweet. It sounds like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, I need to go quit my job. I need to drop out of school and boom, I'm gonna just get rich trading. There's a lot more than it looks. It looks quite simple and the concept is quite simple, but you have to have that trading psychology. You have to be willing to be patient. You have to be willing to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It is not just betting will it go up, betting will it go down. If you get carried away, you can blow accounts. Like I have over 50,000 times that have blown an account, and trust me, it doesn't feel good. It will leave you in your bed right there crying. But also at the same time, when you do take those L's, you learn from those L's. If you are one of those people who learn from your mistakes instead of just repeating the same mistakes over and over, which is insanity, by the way, if you do not know. If you have any questions, you can just DM me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I have no friends, and I don't know many people who trade stocks like I do. So if you trade stocks, and whether you're good or you're bad, you know what I'm saying, or if you just need help, anything, feel free to hit me up because I love talking about the stock market. There's nobody to talk about the stock market with. Therefore, I would love to talk about the stock market. That's how I made a cool $4,000 a day at 17. Very blessed and thankful and grateful, you know what I'm saying, to be in a position where I can make money like this, just sitting at my desk playing 2K. And just being patient and finding the setup, letting the setup come to me, and taking the setup. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all have a beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, blessed day. You feel me? And that's it.